Coming up. Goes in. All set. And away they go. Bolt Doro was off a little slow and off very slow. Runaway Saturday, very slow to get going. Quickest into stride here is Flip the Coin Jan. Flip the Coin Jan at the rail. Bolt Doro recovered very quickly, and there goes Bolt Doro. Bolt Doro now pulling his way to the lead. Between them is King Cause. On the far side, Impeachable Offence in the white colours, and then back to Bank Walker, 5 off the leaders. It's another gap of 3 back to Channel Crossing down at the rail. On the far side, So Long Sailor's got to be a good 8-9 off them. X10 races between them, and the last 2 is Runaway Saturday and Dynamic Duo. They strung out over a lot of ground now. Bolt Doro on the far side and Flip the Coin Jan. Bolt Doro, Flip the Coin Jan, stride for stride. Impeachable Offences next. Bank Walker moving into contention in the green colours. They come to the top of the lane now, and Bolt Doro takes the lead. And Bolt Doro's now sent home for Hone and leads it by 2. Being chased home by Bank Walker on the outside. Bank Walker's game and chasing, but Bolt Doro's got something left. And Bolt Doro digs deep, he finds more. Bank Walker chasing gamely, but cannot get to Bolt Doro. An impressive debut by Bolt Doro and Corey Nakatani. They win well. Big run from Bank Walker's second. Runaway Saturday came out the clouds for third ahead of Flip the Coin Jan. Zadder going in. They're all set. And away they go. All appear to come out well. On the far side, Zatter is showing good early speed, but along the inside, Master Ruler flies, and Master Ruler gets the lead. Runaway is now going up a joint second. Here comes Soul Street at the rail, those 4 flying early on. Tatters to Riches taking back into the 5th spot, Fleetwood in the green colours. On the far side, Gracida is no more than 4 lengths off the leaders. Bolt de Oro is content to take towards the rear, and Dia de Pago is last, 9 off them. They run past the half-mile pole now, and Soul Street opens up on them. Soul Street goes clear by 2, but Runaway is quickly cutting into that lead. Soul Street and Runaway, Zatter on the far side. Those 3 go on with it. Tatters to Riches on the inside. Now Bolt Doro's making a nice run. He's caught about 5 wide, but Bolt Doro's all the way up to 4th. They come into the top of the lane. Soul Street is giving way at the rail. Runaway now up to get the lead. Zatter, Bolt Doro's running up. Big one on the outside. We come down to these 3. Homeward bound now. Runaway's got to find more. He can. Zatter can, and so can Bolt Doro. So we're coming down to 2 now. Coming to the 16th pole. And it's Zatter and Bolt Doro. Bolt Doro's doing the better of the 2. Bolt Doro strikes the front, and Bolt Doro's going to take the Del Mar Futurity. Bolt Doro and Corey Nakatani have beaten Zatter. Behind that Runaway, Dia de Pago was in behind them. Then came Soul Street, Tatters to Riches, Gracida, Master Ruler, and Fleetwood was last.
Racing. Bolt Doro comes away cleanly today. He's only a length off the early pace. Take the 101 as the early pace setter. Zatter is close up on the inside of Bolt Doro, and Texas Wedge sits outside those top fancies, and a bit wider out still to Solomini, getting fanned 4 wide at the 7/8 pole. 2.5 lengths to Incumbent around the first turn, followed by Continental Divide. 3 lengths to Ayakara. City Planners last. It's Take the 101 in front with 3/4 of a mile to go. 1 length to Bolt Doro, who has Zatter in a pocket in the early stages. So Nakatani winning the early chess match. In 4th position is Texas Wedge, and a bit wider out Solomini, 3 lengths off the lead 5th. A gap of 3 lengths Incumbent at the 5/8 pole from Continental Divide, and 3 lengths Ayakara. City Plan at the rear. Halfway along the back stretch, Take the 101 showing out. 1.25 lengths Bolt Doro. 1 length away to Texas Wedge. Zatter on the inside has lost a length or so on Bolt Doro through the last furlong. Solomini's making a move out wide. He's about to go to 3rd at the 3/8 pole. Well clear of Incumbent and Continental Divide. Ayakara, City Plan. 5/16 to go. It's Take the 101 a half length in the front of Bolt Doro. Doro with a length and a half. Solimini. Zatter on the inside running fourth. He's now drifting 4 lengths off the pace at the quarter pole. Encumbered faring best of the rest. On the swing for home. Bolt Doro charges into the lead from Take the 101. They're followed by Solimini, well clear of Zatter and Encumbered. Next is Ayakara, but Bolt Doro is forging clear. This is a high caliber colt. We're witnessing the emergence of a star as Bolt Doro treats his rivals to a comprehensive walloping in the front runner. Scores by 7 lengths over Solimini. Take the 101 third. Ayakara finished fourth.
And washy there as they're loading back into the gate. We headed back up to Trevor Denman with the call.
And away they go. Solimini bounced out fast, sent along the inside, and US Navy flag from the inside gate. They joined by Good Magic. The tabulator in the black goes up to race in third. Then we come back to Ferenz Fire, 5 off them. They're going a very good pace early. On the far side, Hazard. Hazard has now been sent along to take fourth. Give me a minute, races between them. Golden Dragon in the white colours. Bahamian losing ground at the rail. Now Bolt Doro, here he is back third last as the favourite Bolt Doro. Bolt Doro giving them 7 length start. Starting to make a bit of ground on the far side now. Hollywood Star is last. They make their way to the half-mile pole now, and on the inside, US Navy flag, Solimini. They keep the pressure on one another. The tabulators racing in third, been followed by Good Magic. Down at the rail, Free Drop, Billy is fifth, 5 off the leaders. Ferenz Fire is up alongside of those two. Bolt Doro is still at the back of this leading group. Bolt Doro is still 6 lengths off the leaders. Bahamian is another one in there. Hazard has to go wide. Then we come back to Hollywood Star and Golden Dragon. Coming to the quarter pole, the tabulator goes to put the pressure on. US Navy flag is struggling. Solimini now. Solimini gets the lead. Good Magic, the maiden, running a big one. And on the outside, Bolt Doro. He's caught very, very wide. Bolt Doro's under the stick, trying to make headway. Bolt Doro's got to pick it up. He's in with a winning shot, but got to do a little better. Homeward bound, and Good Magic gets the lead. And it's the maiden, Good Magic, making the rest of them look like maidens. It's Good Magic, absolutely drawing clear to a winning, scintillating style. Good Magic gives Jose Ortiz the win. Solimini was second. Bolt Doro had to settle for third. Give me a minute, finished fourth in a very strung out field.
Good Magic running away from the rest of the field, coming down the stretch, an impressive winning.
Ready for the San Felipe. Racing. McKinsey is away beautifully with Lombo, Bolt Doro, and Kantaka down the outside. Aquila livened up in the early going by Pedrosa, moving up within a length of the lead out 3 wide. He moves past Kantaka, Ayakara, and Peace, the last couple. On the swing out of the stretch, and Lombo leads McKinsey and Aquila. Bolt Doro tucking in fourth, 2.5 lengths to Kantaka. A similar margin, Ayakara with 6 furlongs to go. And at the tail of the field is Peace. He's now 5 lengths behind the second last horse. Lombo, the Lewis winner, leads from McKinsey and Aquila. Bolt Doro smothered away fourth. A half dozen lengths to the San Vicente winner Kantaka, followed along the back stretch by Ayakara, and 4 lengths to Peace. They're a half mile from home. Lombo by a neck to McKinsey, and a similar margin. Aquila 3 out from Bolt Doro, 5 lengths to Kantaka. He's The Grade 1 $1 million Santa Anita Derby. Racing. Jimmy Chila fast into stride with Bolt Doro. Pepe Tonio, Justify is off smoothly. It's Justify moving into a narrow lead. Core Beliefs is going to follow him across. At the judges the first time, and Justify the leader by 1 length. He's staying off the rail. Bolt Doro, plenty of room on his inside as a joint second with Core Beliefs. Then Pepe Tonio outside Jimmy Chila from Instilled Regard. And Orbit Rain last with 7/8 left to go. Justify taking the baton for Team Baffert, leads them around the first turn in the Santa Anita Derby, getting away by 2.5 lengths from Bolt Doro. Then comes Jimmy Chila, the inside of Core Beliefs. Pepe Tonio, 5th, 7 off the leader. Instilled Regard back at the tail of the field in company with the maiden Orbit Rain as they run along past the 5/8 pole, and Justify by 3 lengths, allowed to stride out. He leads clearly from Bolt Doro in the middle stages. In 3rd position is Jimmy Chila. Then Core Beliefs, followed by Pepe Tonio. Orbit Rain on the outside of Instilled Regard. 1/2 a mile from home, and Justify by 2 1/4 lengths. Bolt Doro coming a little closer to him going into the far turn. The key protagonists are being afforded every opportunity. Around the far turn in the Santa Anita Derby is Prodigious Talent. Matches established class. It's Justify by 1 1/4. Bolt Doro taking a run at him, but really having to be pushed on by Castellano. Smith looks confident on Justify reaching the top of the stretch. Back in 3rd is Core Beliefs, then Instilled Regard, Pepe Tonio. Justify leading past the 8th pole. He's a couple of lengths in front. Bolt Doro is closing on the inside. It's Justify by 3/4 of a length. Bolt Doro trying ever so hard, but Justify, another exhilarating exhibition by this supremely gifted athlete. He's on a dizzying ascent to greatness, winning the Santa Anita Derby clearly from Bolt Doro, followed in by Core Beliefs and Instilled Regard.
They're in the gate. And they're off in the Kentucky Derby. And promises fulfilled. Great start. Flawless as well for Justify coming out of the gate. Both Doro's flashing speed on the outside, and so is Noble Indy. And Good Magic is not far behind either. Beneath the iconic Twin Spires for the first time. Promises fulfilled out to set the pace. Justify is right there racing in 2nd. Good Magic in behind while 3rd. Both Doro's racing in 4th. Flameaway on the inside in 5th. Firenze Fire moves up to be 6th. Noble Indy is 7th. Mendelssohn is off the pace today racing in 8th. Free Drop Billy down inside 9th. Audible pushed along in 10th. Bravazzo is 11th. Enticed is running along in 12th. Combatant is wide on the first turn in 13th. Magna Moon is 14th. Lone Sailor is 15th. Hofberg is at the back of the pack racing in 16th by 3. Then we come back to Instilled Regard and Vino Rosso. 5 or 6 more back to My Boy Jack. Solimini is the last of them all. A brutal half mile in the slop in 45 3/5 seconds. And just like that, Justify seizes the lead with a half mile to go in the Kentucky Derby. Promises fulfilled, trying to keep up 2nd and inside. Flameaway's not far behind, racing 3rd. Bolt Doro's 3-1 on the far turn in 4th. Firenze fired on inside 5th. Champion Good Magic moves up 1 spot while wide on the far turn. Farther back, Bravazzo starting to muster up a rally. Going past Noble Indy. Audible starting to pick it up with 3 furlongs to go. Instilled Regards finding his best stride as well. So is Vino Rosso on the far outside as they race for the top of the stretch with Justify the one to catch. Here comes Good Magic on the outside for the final 1/4 mile. Justify turns for home in front. Good Magic in a full out drive with 3/16 to go. But Justify and Mike Smith are digging down on a 2-length lead. Good Magic is wandering about the track from far behind. Audible rallies to be 3rd. They're coming to the final 16th, and it's Justify and Good Magic and Audible. Justify in a 2-length lead. Final try from Good Magic. All rise for Justify. The Kentucky Derby was never in doubt. Wins by 2.5. It's tight for 2nd between Good Magic and Audible. Instilled Regard was 4th.